What's up, residents? Alistair back once again with a deep dive into some Godzilla and Kong info. After spending the previous film clawing and biting and slashing at each other, Godzilla and Kong are set to team up to fight the most deadly threat they've ever encountered, the Scar King, and whatever titans he has at his disposal. It's said that this will be the toughest challenge yet for the King of the Monsters, one he may not be able to achieve with his standard abilities. But could Godzilla not only grow larger in the upcoming film, but also develop brand new abilities to face the evil titan once and for all? Let's go over how Godzilla may still be growing for Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. Be sure to give this video a Kong-sized thumbs up if you're hyped for the upcoming film. And let's get into it. So of course we prefer to shy away from the leaks when we can, but this one is especially curious and seems to be centered specifically around the release of a new figure that may give hints to Godzilla's appearance in the New Empire, and it looks like he's going to change a lot, being the biggest redesign since the beginning of the Monsterverse. Of course, as per usual, here's your spoiler warning, just in case you want to go in blind. Now, a few weeks ago, you may remember I reported on the close-up of a model that was revealed that showed some skewed glowing red dorsal plates that looked to indicate a new level of power for the King of the Monsters, opening up vast potential for new attacks and abilities. Well, not long ago, the silhouette of a figure was found which looks like this. Reportedly called Crimson Godzilla, this version of the King of the Monsters will be bigger, bulkier, and stronger than ever before. His head has gotten smaller and more flat, or what's more likely is the rest of him has simply gotten bigger, making his head look smaller. His neck is thicker and musclier, and his chest seems to be the most pronounced part of his torso, so it should be finally putting those accusations that Godzilla is chubby to rest. And he's definitely been working out, because he has larger, more articulated arms this time around, being able to slash at his prey at greater power from an even greater distance. His feet also seem larger and look to be extended more, pushing us further away from the sauropod-like feet from 2014, which I was honestly a big fan of. And most importantly, the spines on the back match up with the dorsal plates supposedly leaked a few weeks ago. They have the same downward angle with sharp spikes protruding from the sides, which I honestly really like. This seems like a proper evolution of 2014's more jagged dorsal plates. According to verified sources, Godzilla will be evolving due to the sheer radioactive energy in the Hollow Earth, turning him into Crimson Godzilla. And following off Jacob's recent video, this could mean the return of Godzilla's red spiral ray, the most powerful atomic breath ever seen from the King of the Monsters. This could be used to defeat the Scar King alongside monsters he may have at his control. Now, with this evolution, of course there will be physical differences, which means we can assume he'll grow as a result. So, how tall will this Godzilla get? In 2014, he was a measly 355 feet tall, but in King of the Monsters he grew to 393 feet tall after he was nuked by Serizawa to face off against Ghidorah.
Serizawa's got that lizard juiced. Damn right.
That's a 40-foot difference. So with Godzilla receiving another gradual but extreme boost of radiation in the Hollow Earth, could we see him grow another 40 to 60 feet to 433 to 453 feet tall, making him the largest live-action Godzilla ever. In comparison, Shin Godzilla was 389 feet tall, Heisei was 328 feet, and the original Gojira was 164 feet tall. And Godzilla Earth still remains the reigning champion by a large margin at 984 feet tall. But Godzilla and Kong would mark Crimson Godzilla as the largest live-action Godzilla ever put to screen. I actually quite like this design, although there will obviously be some differences in the overall proportions of the figure when compared to the actual CG model, so I'd expect some changes in the final film. Right now, he kind of looks like Mechagodzilla wearing a skin suit, so I expect him to look a bit more natural on screen, if this turns out to be true. I think my biggest gripe with it right now is that tiny ass head. You'd think that Wingard heard the cries that Godzilla's head was too small in Godzilla vs. Kong, right? In fact, one of the things Wingard stated in an interview was that he'd like to make Godzilla's head bigger. So I have no idea for the life of me why they'd make it even smaller. But I guess they're trying to go even harder for that extreme bodybuilder physique. Like with Godzilla vs. Kong, I expect the figures to reveal a lot of details for the upcoming film in the coming months. And you know we'll be covering it all here at Dangerville, so subscribe and stomp the notification button to become a resident of Dangerville today. What do you think of this potential new design? Do you like it? Let us know in the comment section down below. I've been Alistair, and we'll see you residents in the next one.